So Pirate Software, aka Thor, is in a lot of heat right now. Honestly, I don't really think it's a big deal. A lot of people are freaking out and geeking out about World of Warcraft, specifically World of Warcraft hardcore mode, which is what Thor was playing, or also known as Pirate Software. I'll just call him Thor for the remainder of this video. So basically, Thor was just playing World of Warcraft on hardcore mode, and that means you play for as long as you can until you die. Once you die, your character is completely reset. So kind of like hardcore Minecraft, you only have one life, so you have to take the game very serious. Essentially, a clip has come up where Thor is fighting a boss with two other guys, and one of them specifically says, "Run, get out of here." Thor uses his magical powers. He TPs out, he teleports out of there, and he's safe. And the other two guys die, and then they lose their hardcore characters. And this was all on stream, and people are all blaming Thor, and they're saying, "Oh, he could have saved them. He could have did XYZ." Look, in the heat of a moment, I'm sure he probably could have saved them. He probably couldn't have saved them. Who really knows? I'm not really a hardcore WoW expert, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But from all the clips and stuff I've seen online, it looks like he had a chance to save them. But at the end of the day, I mean, bro, it's a video game. Like, okay, your character died. Like, all right, well, that sucks. You know, like he tried. Like, I can't honestly imagine that Thor actually wanted them to die on purpose. Like, he TP'd out. He used his mana. They said to run away, and then they were like, "Wait, where are you?" And he was like, "I just ran away." So I don't think he really, thought too deep about it, I guess you could say. At the end of the day, it's not really a big deal. I mean, they're characters in a video game. They died. They can always come back. I know it's hardcore WoW, so that was hours and hours of grinding gone, and they've lost all progress. But I mean, hey, as long as they had fun while playing, I mean, that's supposed to be the most important part. I mean, if you're sitting here grinding and grinding and grinding just to like do something in a game, and you're not having fun, then I don't understand why you're playing that game. But hey, that's just my crazy opinion. Don't listen to me if you don't like it. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, so Thor chose not to save them. He used the rest of his mana his mana is like, for people that don't understand, it's like his magic juice. He used the last of his magic juice to teleport out, and the situation has just gone viral. People saying, "Oh, he could have saved everybody, but he watched them all die." He should have did the hero thing and like used his spells to try and save them, and then he would have probably died in the middle of that. And because of this too as well, he's in like a guild, and the guild kicked him out, and they said, because of that incident, you will be kicked out. And so now I'm just gonna go ahead and just show you guys what happened. All right, so here's the clip. My webcam is kind of blocking him, but I mean, he doesn't really make too much of a facial expression. But anyways, here we go.
Boss is coming too, watch out.
Yeah. Well, I got shield wall. God damn it.
Run.
Just run. Can you target dummy?
So you hear literally someone says, "Run, run, run, run." They all run.
I can target him, yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill the master. Yeah, target dummy. Kill them.
Look, so at this point, he just TP'd. He just blinked. Now, I'm not a pro. I don't know what any of these icons mean in World of Warcraft. I don't know what this is, like all like fucking like an abomination of just icons. This is like when you go to like an old person's computer and they have all the icons saved on their desktop and it's like completely full. This kind of feels like that. Like they don't use any folders or anything. So I don't really know exactly what's happening, but I do see here from a gamer's perspective, he blinked forward and he's away from his team. So that's what they said. They said run.
Kill the mastiffs.
No.
Also, are you fine?
So he turns around, he sees that they're a little bit behind. He does some kind of spell. You can literally see on screen mana low. His mana is low. So they told him to run. He ran. He blinked. He used his mana to blink. He's low mana.
Any grenades, anything.
You can
Heal him.
And here, I'll move out the way for a sec too. You can see Thor is absolutely locked in. He's kind of locked in. So
yeah, just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me, sitting bare.
they're shouting, "Heal me, heal me, heal me." And then Thor is like, "Wait, but you guys said to run." So
It's not B.
he's
Just
still
run.
running.
I can help a lot. Yep.
I do think this is an L here. I think Thor should have definitely communicated like, "Oh, I'm still running. I'm still running."
Why are you walking?
He just stays silent and then he shakes his head. Look. He stays silent and shakes his head. Look.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
So, I mean, maybe he already thought of this like, yo, they're cooked.
What are you talking about? Why am I walking? Look
This
at
is
my mana.
savageable. Come
Innovate
on,
you?
man.
So exactly like how I said, yeah, he was low mana. He said, "What are you talking about? Look at my mana."
Just kill the mastiffs.
Innovate.
They're all still fighting. They're aware that he left the fight, but they're still there fighting. So that's up to them now. He's the guy said leave. In World of Warcraft, from what I can understand, when people say leave, you fucking leave. You fucking get the the fuck out because this is hardcore. So every word, every instruction is supposed to be taken like literally the most serious possible. So they said leave, get out, and he's leaving and getting out, and then the other two are arguing, oh, should we fight him, should we do this, should we do that, and they're fighting, and he's just like, bro, you guys said to leave.
Intervene the
Go
healer.
up,
Kill,
bro.
kill the
Come on.
mastiffs. We got
He
this.
heals.
In a sense of.
And he's smiling too, like, yeah, they're cooked.
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
And exactly, yeah, so before it said no mana.
Just kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
More
pulled
than
Or low
it.
mana.
More on the way.
Now. The mastiffs can be ice novas.
Now we're gonna wait.
Nusara.
Yeah, so basically he waits and then they fucking die and they're like, what the fuck, Thor? So I can totally understand this. You know, he's got hours and hours of him grinding here. I'll just play it one more time just so like we can do a little recap.
Boss coming too. Watch out.
So
Yeah,
boss is coming right now. Whatever, boss is coming in. The boss is absolutely crazy.
Just run. Keep turning.
They say run, 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 run. Okay, so Thor, he's like the second place most ahead. So now he's still second place, like furthest away. So he's second furthest.
I can target him. Yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill them.
Now he blinks, he's the most furthest away. They have not said stay or anything. So he's like, you know what? If we're running away, I'm gonna blink.
Mastiff. Yeah, target them, man. Kill the mastiffs.
No.
Oh, see how
They're still running. They're not fighting.
You're fine.
He tries to cast a spell. He tries to help them.
Got last
anything.
stand.
Not enough mana. Look, not enough mana up there, too.
You can just
heal
kill
him,
them.
heal him, heal him, heal him.
They're shouting, heal him. He doesn't have mana. From what I could tell, too, I think these are his teammates. You can literally see how much mana they have. This kind of reminds me a lot when I used to play a lot of Dota, and it's like, yo, why didn't you heal me, bro? You see my health. And it's like, well, did you see my mana, though? Like, I have no mana, and my heal costs, 100 mana, and I only have 50. So, like, I couldn't heal you. So this definitely reminds me of back of the Dota days. I used to play Dota for, like, literally 10 years of my life. So I could definitely understand that. I know that there's some sort of a little bit of connection between Dota 2 and World of Warcraft. Obviously, I've never played this specifically, but I can understand that you can literally see your teammates' mana. There's only 4 people and then plus Thor. So it's a 5-man. So yeah, I like from being a Dota player, I could definitely take a quick peek, look, see how much mana they have. Oh shit, he can't heal me. And then change my decision. So these guys continue to still fight, knowing that he can't heal them or do anything.
Heal him.
Yeah, you just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me. Sitting bare.
Heal him. His fucking mana is low.
Snuppy, just run.
Now, obviously, this is very controversial because he didn't say anything when he blinked, so he used his mana to blink selfishly. However, I don't think it's really that selfish because they, again, reiterate, they said, leave. We are going to leave. So he uses his shit, he leaves, and then now at the end, when they're literally leaving, they decide to go back and fight. So this is a lot like team fighting in Dota, like, hey, let's escape. We're all about to die. And then one person goes back in and is like, wait, we can finish this. Then another person snowballs in, and the rest of the team, or at least the people with functioning brains, are like, dude, this team fight is cooked. Let's just go back, get our mana. Like, let's not waste our lives. We don't lose anything if we leave, but if we continue fighting, we will fucking die. So he already understood that.
I can help a lot. Yeah.
And you see him shaking his head. You see him shaking his head. So yeah.
What do you want, man?
All right, so then here's a Twitch clip of it's just called Cringe, World of Warcraft. They ask him to take accountability, I guess, and he just leaves the Discord call. So
What do you want, man?
Let me say it again.
You already said the piece.
Pirate.
Go on.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, that was a quick one.
I want
And then you got people like this guy, Atriok, saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, PirateSoftware, he fakes all his gameplay videos or whatever." So let's just take a look at this to see what this is all about too.
Okay, I watched the whole thing, but it was on second monitor, and I liked the video. And I remember thinking in the video, I was like, "Damn, he's fucking good at puzzles, man." I was like, if I was doing this, I'd be fucking stuck. That's what I remember thinking. Okay, and then during this drama, I'm like reading some of the comments on this WoW drama, and somebody offhandedly mentioned that he faked it, that he like looked up a guide, that he like fucking was clearly like he says things that happen before he gets there, and he like I don't know if that's true, but I rewatched some part of the video, and with that knowledge, it looked so much different to me.
So this guy is claiming that because PirateSoftware has another monitor with a guide of the game open, that's cheating or something, I guess. That's what he's trying to say. Have you guys never played a game that, was super complicated and you just needed a little guide for help? For example, I play The Binding of Isaac. I don't know what every item does. I'm still kind of a noob. Sometimes I'll have on my other monitor the item system. So I'll look up really quickly. What does this item do? How does this item affect stuff? So, I mean, is that fucking cheating? I don't think so. It's not really giving an advantage in that kind of way. Yes, it's knowledge to the game, but that's how he wants to play. What's the fucking big deal? Fucking Animal Well, are you kidding me? That's like it's a single player game. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
So I'm not saying anything. This is
okay.
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I wish someone smarter than me could look into it. I wish someone smarter than me that knows Animal better than me could check, because that would affect my opinion. I watch his Animal Well.
Yeah, so anything with that, the Animal Well situation, I mean, I've not seen his gameplay on that or really anything, but from what I could tell, having another monitor open with a guide to the game, maybe he just wanted to beat the game in under a certain amount of time because he had stuff to do. So he just looked up a guide on how to beat the game. I mean, is that the same like as cheating, literally fucking looking up hacks or some shit? Like, that's not exploiting or cheating. Like, that's like literally a walkthrough. You can go on YouTube and look up guides to games. Like, I've fucking done that. I've gotten lost in games and I've just looked up a guide. Is it really a huge deal that he wants to speed run the game and just, you know, kind of just play it just to play it, but doesn't want to spend too much time, you know, fucking around with it? Like, I really don't think it's a big deal. How many times have you played fucking a game like Portal 2 and you're like, damn, I'm kind of stuck on this one part. Let me look up this walkthrough because I really tried everything in my power to beat it myself, but I'm just completely stuck, and it's a waste of time for the viewers to see me stuck on this part of the video or stuck on this part of the stream on this one level that has this stupid simple solution that I haven't figured out yet, and I'm just losing retention and all this kind of stuff. Of course I'm gonna look up a fucking quick guide on how to do it. I've done it in my past streams where I'm like, yo, I'm kind of stuck on this part in this game. I've been doing this for like 20 or 30 minutes. Like, the stream is getting, you know, killed. Like, the retention, people are so bored watching me trying to figure this out. People are trying to tell me what to do in the chat. Like, this is not even a big deal that he fucking looked up a guide on his other monitor. Like, are you kidding me? This is so fucking stupid.
Animal Well played. Okay, I watched the whole thing, but it was on second monitor.
Yeah, so second monitor, that's cheating, I guess. Anybody who plays Escape from Tarkov and you have a second monitor of the whole map and you're looking at the map for reference because there's no in-game map, yeah, you're cheating, I guess. This is like completely exploitative. I guess you're cheating. Anybody who plays Dota 2 and looks up the other enemy teams' names and stuff to see what characters they play because it's a public open database of information, and you're like, oh, this guy likes to play Zeus, I'm gonna ban Zeus. Yeah, that's cheating. That's hacking, apparently. No, it's just a different type of way to play the game. It's just a more tactical way to play. Quite honestly, I really could care less that I'm watching someone play a game for the first time. I'm gonna enjoy it whether or not they're using a guide or not, as long as they're literally not hacking and pretending like they're not hacking. Like, yeah, I'm so good at getting headshots or whatever the fuck, you know, whatever you do in the game. Oh, I got 100% everything unlocked. Like, I'm such a Giga Chad god. And then they just use like some kind of hack or whatever. Then that's fucking lame. That's super lame. But at least, you know, a guide for playing the fucking game, like that's like whatever. Who cares? Like, even if I watched, let's say someone, I don't know, like fucking someone famous or whatever playing a game and they're like, oh, I'm playing with hacks on because I want to see this, or like, I just want to beat the game and I don't want to spend too much time. The game is like 30 hours long and I'm using a hack to, I don't know, skip some levels that are kind of boring, whatever. At least if someone explains up front XYZ reason, whatever, if it's a good enough reason, I understand it. You're playing a fucking 20-hour game and you're like, yo, you know, there's a lot of parts that are puzzles. I used a hack that just stops me from, it skips the puzzles part. That's fine with me. I cannot give a shit. I'm here to watch you play the game how you play it. So if he chooses to play a game playing with a guide on his second monitor, honestly, that's not a deal breaker. I don't think anybody really cares about that. I think people are just absolutely taking it to preposterous levels of stupidity. There's no reason that should be a big deal.
You guys, I won't be playing hardcore WoW on stream again. I don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, so this is the second clip, or whatever, the last clip I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, he says that he's quitting WoW. Go figure, you know, he gets a clip that goes viral, exposing him as a traitor to the clan, and people are just hate watching him now and spamming stuff, and he has to, you know, filter words and stuff like that people say in the chat, you know, like, I don't know, fucking healer or whatever, and he just doesn't want to deal with that, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I mean, why would you continue playing a game that your audience doesn't want to watch you play? Like, it's kind of stupid. Like, there's no point, and then you're gonna keep getting hate for it. It's better to just cool off and play some other kind of game. Especially, I'm sure he's played WoW for a huge amount of hours and time, just like fucking Asmongold. He played hours for hours and hours and hours upon hours playing this game. It's time to move on to other subjects and other stuff. So in my honest opinion, I think Thor will be fine, and I don't think anything's gonna happen to him. But let me play the rest of this clip.
You guys, I won't be playing playing hardcore WoW on stream again. I don't give a shit about any of this stuff anymore. If you came here to like talk about it, or you want to do the thing, you think it's part of a soap opera or a bit, it's not part of a bit. I'm not gonna play, and I'm just gonna go do other stuff, and that's it.
Yep, and that's totally reasonable. There's literally he's getting all this hate for playing the game. Why would he not switch to another game, or just cool off from here? Maybe he can come back to WoW another time. It's not a fucking big deal. Or he can never return to WoW. I'm sure it won't affect him at all. Doesn't really seem like a big deal.
And that's it. Yeah, I'm not gonna make my own guild. I'm not gonna do any of that shit. I'm out. Yeah, not interested.
Perfect. Yeah, he's gonna play solo. So yeah, ultimately what I think is that Pirate Software / Thor, he's going to be completely unaffected by all this drama and this whole situation of getting banned by the guild. Honestly, in my opinion, I think the guild is fucking stupid for literally kicking him for literally a split-second decision mistake. Like, are you kidding me? You getting kicked out of a guild for one mistake? Everybody's fucking human. Everybody makes a mistake. Yeah, he could have maybe saved them. Maybe. We don't fucking know. There's no time travelers. Maybe he could have healed them, and maybe they could have won the fight and it would have been fine, but he didn't, and that's not what happened. He escaped. They told him to escape. At the end of the day, I think it's kind of really nobody's fault. It was a bad fight. If anything, from my understanding, I don't know too much about WoW. It doesn't seem like they were equipped enough to fight the boss. If you literally have to fight a boss and you have to rely on people to heal you and do all this other kind of stuff, you might not be strong enough for the boss just yet. Maybe you guys should have farmed a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not a WoW expert. I don't play WoW, but from what I know, video game knowledge, I can assume that maybe they weren't ready for that fight and they kind of just took it on just because why not, I guess, or to try and expedite the process of leveling up. But yeah, in reality, I don't think it's really anyone's fault. If anything, I think it's really no one's fault. Communication error from the team, and then Thor following through, listening to his team, which he honestly should have took the Dota mindset from what I have and assume that your teammates are all fucking retarded and just assume, okay, they want me to fight, but I know the fight is cooked, so I'm not going to fight, which he made the right decision. But at least if he played with them and they all died together, none of this drama would have ever happened. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of low-key happy this happened because I love Pirate Software and I think he's getting a lot of attention from this. And just like Dr. Disrespect and all those other people that, have controversies, quote unquote, that shit happens to them, they just end up getting more famous and they continue living on like if nothing even happened. Look at Jake Paul, Logan Paul, all the stupid people that end up getting famous for all these stupid things, all this drama, quote unquote. Tana Mongeau fucking doing crack or whatever the fuck she does. I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say is all these people end up doing something that's bad. Something comes out, something exposes. I wouldn't be surprised. Something comes out of me. Someone's going to show a clip of me when I was like fucking 15 years old playing like fucking, I don't even know, some game saying like some stupid words or whatever. And at the end of the day, it's going to be like an old clip of me when I was a kid, when I was literally a fucking child. So, dying in a video game and failing to save your team, the internet is making absolute fucking head waves. The internet's mind is exploding that this guy made a mistake. Like, I think it's the stupidest fucking drama ever. He totally made the right decision and he made the right call. Like I said, he understood that his team was cooked and he left. But sometimes I know, just like I'm bringing back Dota, your team is cooked, you're going to fight, but that your team is going to hate you if you're the only one who backs and you're the only one that survives. So you might as well die with the team and just say, hey, look, we tried. I said to back, but we died and we tried. So maybe he should have went in and just died and then be like, you know what, we tried. And then he could have moved on, been like, all right, well, we lost hardcore WoW. I don't want to play anymore. Let's move on. But either way, like I said, he's a human being. Everybody fucking watching and playing is all human beings. He made a mistake. Maybe, I don't really know. I don't think he made a mistake, but some people say he did. I think at the end of the day, it's totally fine. And he honestly didn't really seem too happy playing it either as well. I mean, can you imagine playing a game for a company that you work for 7 years? Like, that's like if I worked, again, like saying, like if I worked at Valve and I programmed shit for Dota and then I play Dota like all the time, like, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Like, it would be kind of weird. It's like I'm almost like still working, I guess, or it's like a reminder of my job, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, whatever you guys think about this video and this whole situation, definitely let me know what you guys think. I think it's fucking stupid, and Thor will be fine. If anything, I actually think he'll get more followers and more views, and I really hope more success leans and head towards Thor's way because of this. Maybe he'll get more exposure and more people actually watch his videos. So, and and subscribe and all that stuff. And if you guys like this kind of content and stuff, I stream on Twitch too as well. I try to stream basically every day. Not as big as PirateSoftware, obviously. I only get like 3 or 4 views, and I think when right now, yeah, I have 282 followers, and most of those were when I was like 17 or 18 streaming Fortnite for like 6 hours a day during the summer. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see me stream, play some games, definitely won't be some hardcore WoW. It's more like Binding of Isaac and other kind of games. I'm more of a variety streamer. Please check out my Twitch or follow me or subscribe to me on YouTube. I stream on YouTube as well. I multi-stream to 2 platforms, just like PirateSoftware. I'm following in his footsteps. So yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.